guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to do some simple maintenance on this 2018 GMC Terrain. We're going to change the cabin air filter. Now you'll notice I've got another video on the channel doing the same thing on a 2018 Chevy Colorado, but what I find is people like to see videos on their exact car. So I'm going to do it on this Terrain, so I figured I might as well make a video of it. Okay, so here's the cabin filter for this 2018 GMC Terrain. It's CF11966, which is exactly the same filter that's in my 2018 Chevy Colorado. So I imagine probably quite a few GMs take the same filter. So anyway, we got to start under the dash here. Okay, so first thing you want to do is empty out your glove box, because it's going to flip down. So anyway, after you open it up, you'll see on this GMC Terrain, you got a little damper or something on here. So what you're going to do is just squeeze these together and then that'll come off. So in here, try squeezing it by hand and then pushing on there, it's come off. Okay, so it come off. Okay, then the dash's got a tab on each side. So you gotta squeeze this in. I have to start on one side and get the other side. Never seem to be quite as easy as they should be. Okay, so that one's in. I'll squeeze this other one in. There. This one actually is fairly easy. And it comes right off. So I'll be able to empty this junk out. Okay, and then your cabin air filter's up here. Now this one has tabs on, but it's also got some screws. Okay guys, this is a couple days later. I already finished this up, but when I went to edit the video, I seen that the camera didn't catch this part of the install. But anyway, once you get the glove box all out, here's where your cabin filter is, and it has a couple tabs on each side, plus there's a couple screws. Now, these are, I think they're 5mm, but I got a 5.5mm, the only thing I could find, and it's working. So I want to take these out. Now, if yours doesn't have these, it probably just means somebody already changed it, and they didn't replace the screws. I'm going to replace the screws just because they're there. All you gotta do is just hit this tab here and this tab, and then this style here, instead of coming right off, it just flips up. And there's your filter right there. Now this is a new filter. This isn't the one that was in the car, but you want to see how the arrow's pointing down. The original one was doing that too, and I'll show you the original here in a few minutes. So anyway, you got to pull that out. It sometimes hard to grab hold of, but if you get your fingernail underneath, it'll come right out. And then you slide your new one in the proper way. The writing will be in this direction with the arrow pointing down. And once you got it in, you just close this up. Make sure that each tab catches. And then, in this case, I'm going to replace the screws. Like I said, some people, maybe they don't. But I'm going to replace them anyway. Okay, here's the old filter that I took out of it. And it was in there like this, with the arrow pointing down. And there's the GM part number. In case you want to buy GM, I put a Fram in mine. And it's fairly dirty. Mind you, this is after 5 years. How often you got to change it? I Googled it. They say every 15 to 30,000 miles. Now, like I say, this one here's went 5 years. It's got quite a bit in it. It probably depends a lot on where you live. If you live in a real dusty area, you might want to change it more often. We probably won't change this again for another 4 or 5 years. But another thing too, if you suffer from allergies, you might want to change it more often. Okay, now to put it back on, them little tabs right there, got to go back on here. Got to make sure they're in there. And then you got to bring this back down, get it on, snaps on, and then you just put it up, and now it's back to where it was. Very simple. Anyway, guys, ain't much of a video, but might help somebody out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.